Alright, in this video we're going to go over the mechanism of the Wittig reagent, or the Wittig reaction, where we have a ketone reacting with the phosphonium ylide, which is shown here in both of its resonance forms. We're going to actually use the charge-separated one to do the reaction. When they react, we get triphenylphosphine oxide as a byproduct, and we'll get the alkene from it, or the double bond. All right, so the first step is the nucleophilic attack. I have my carbonyl here, which acts as an electrophile. The nucleophile, the negative charge of this carbon, attacks the carbonyl carbon and puts those electrons on the oxygen. So my first step is going to be to create an alkoxide, or an O-, and it will look like this with the triphenylphosphine on here and the positive charge. Phosphorus and oxygen have a very strong bond, and what happens is this attacks here to close the ring to give a four-membered ring. Before I forget, this intermediate is betaine, B-E-T-A-I-N-E. That's the name of it. And when it closes, we wind up with the four-membered ring, which is called an oxaphosphetane. So oxaphosphetane. Okay, this intermediate is unstable, and thermally we wind up forming the double bond between the phosphorus and the oxygen, and the double bond between the two carbons, and that'll break off to give me this. And triphenylphosphine oxide, I'll just draw out as its double bond oxygen. All right, so this is the byproduct, the triphenylphosphine oxide. And the alkene will be given as the byproduct. Let's just go over making the ylide as a separate step. So let's add a slide. All right, so how do we prepare these phosphorus ylides? So we'll make the one that we're using in this reaction. Okay, so the phosphorus ylides, we need to put the carbon group on and the phosphorus. So all these are going to start with triphenylphosphine. Triphenylphosphine as a lone pair, and however many carbons we only have one carbon in here, so we're going to use that one carbon bromide. So we'll just use methyl bromide. Okay, so the first step is going to be an SN2 reaction, to where I eliminate this SN2 elimination, and I wind up with a phosphonium salt. And then the proton is taking off of this phosphonium salt. And again, we typically use butyl lithium. To do that, that'll take this proton off, and it'll generate the ylide. Okay. And that'll give lithium bromide as the byproduct here.